Actor, producer Greg Grunberg is best known for his roles in Star Wars, Star Trek, Heroes, and Alias, as well as you see him quite a bit on 25 Words or Less, Pictionary on Wish TV and My Indie TV 23. But the role closest to his heart is that of father, caregiver, and advocate for people living with epilepsy, including his lovely son, Jake.
Greg joins us now to promote Rare Disease Awareness Day and to talk about his online series about the lives of patients and their caregivers in the epilepsy community. Thanks so much, Greg, for joining us. Let's talk first about this online series, and presumably Jake was the impetus for this all those years ago.
Yeah, obviously. When Jake was 7, he's 26 now, grown man. He's single. Ladies, just throwing that out there. He's awesome. And yeah, he's got epilepsy, but epilepsy is one of those things that can be misunderstood because unless you see someone have a seizure, you don't know much about it. And there's so many misconceptions. So I started a website called talkaboutit.org and enlisted the help of every celeb I've ever, actor, sports person, whatever I've ever worked with. And people can go there to learn what to do. But I also learned that it's really important to recognize the caregivers, to engage with other caregivers. As a parent, you never are going to find somebody that's in exactly the same situation as you. And that's the fear. So you're like, I don't want to talk to them because they won't get it. Trust me, if you're a caregiver, there is a shorthand and you just get it. And I partnered with Jazz Pharmaceuticals and they're supporting this series now. People can go to thecaregiverseries.com. And what I do is I travel around the country. I meet other caregivers and I find out what they love. Like if they love pickleball, they love old cars, they love to sing, they love art. And I take them out for a day to do something fun because as caregivers, you put yourself second and you need to take care of yourself. You need to be healthy. Like when you're on a plane, they say, put a mask on yourself before you help someone else. And we enjoy a day together and we spend a few hours together and we have fun. We talk about our kids, we laugh, we cry, talking about the experience of whatever rare condition they're dealing with, in our case, epilepsy. And it is incredible. Caregivers, and everybody's really a caregiver, right? But caregivers are heroes. They're incredible. And the last thing that they ever want, my wife and I, Elizabeth and I, we hate when people go, you guys are incredible. How do you do it? It's like, we're parents. We love our kids. This is what we do. But you need to be able to get that pat on the back, that hug, and know that you're doing a great job. You may have made a mistake yesterday, whatever. Push forward, and we're all in this together. You're not alone. So please go to thecaregiverseries.com. You will love it. There's a bunch of episodes up and then more rolling out all the time.
Greg, what I love so much about how you all have approached this is that you're creating a community that just will know more. I remember growing up, my best friend growing up had epilepsy, and having sleepovers, that was like a thing, right? Like you had to ask your parents, they don't let you go to everybody's house. Yeah. And I remember that her mom and dad had to take my mom and dad through just some things just to encourage them and make sure that they knew how to care for her. And it was such a really awesome moment for our family because it was something that we never even thought about. So what are some of the challenges that sometimes people never even think about that other caregivers and loved ones in, that especially epilepsy space face that we should know?
Well, you are so spot on. First of all, it's talking about it. Talk about it with friends, family. 3.5 million people have epilepsy or seizures. So you add parents, partners, friends, family. It ripples out to, tens of millions of people. And all you have to do is say, if they have a seizure, put them on their side, put something under their head. The seizure will only last, under 2 minutes. If it lasts more, then call, the paramedics. But don't yell at them. Don't scream at them. You can't catch it. All the myths. Never, ever stick anything in their mouth. But that dialogue is so important. And then the other thing is sharing time with the other siblings, right? We have in my family, we have 3 boys, and you forget that you're paying attention, whether it's doctor visits or whatever. It's extra time with that one child. So it's important to share time and also have partner time. My wife and I need to go out. We need to still stay romantic and keep the love and share the love. It's an ongoing, challenge, but it's so rewarding. And everybody in this community, I'm learning more from everyone than I could ever get from it. And I get thanked all the time, and I'll take the thanks. I love what I'm doing, but man, it's so rewarding to be doing this series.
Oh my goodness. I'm excited to see this series. This is amazing work. And plus, we just kind of want to hang out with you and all your people. Come on, you're pretty cool. Come on back to all Indiana.
I'll do it. I'd love to. Are you kidding me?
And,
that'd be great.
And Rare Disease Awareness Day is coming up on February 28th. He's Greg Grunberg. Thanks so much for joining us. We wish you well in all of your efforts.
I cannot thank you guys enough. And please, everyone go to thecaregiverseries.com.